Welcome on into the first trade recap video for the month of December. We are starting off the month with a clean and crisp Benji, $100 on the day. It took two trades, really. It was really one trade. I'll talk about the trade here in a second. It was on Microsoft, and we shorted Microsoft today. First trade, we lost $63. Second trade, we made $163 to round us out here at $100 on the day. The rest of my open positions, as I talked about in the yesterday's trade recap for the month of November, those positions are open. I haven't hit stops, or there's no need to sell them just yet. So we're just chilling for now. I don't really see those hitting maybe next week, maybe hitting some stops and maybe some take profits next week, but we shall see. Here is the Surge Trader account balance as well. Current equity, $51,343, up 122 on the day. Unrealized, or I guess realized. I don't even know what's going on here. 282 apparently was realized, but that doesn't seem right because we had the Microsoft trade. That was all that we took. Yeah, I didn't take anything else, so I didn't lock any other gains. So either way, I'll refresh it and make sure it's accurate. Either way, the account balance is accurate in terms of where it's currently sitting at. So we have locked, or our current account balance is $51,343, 26% of the way there, inching our way right along into the 50K audition phase, challenge, whatever you want to call it. So that was that. Let's pull up the trade recap. So I'm going to log this here as we speak, but essentially this was a 5-minute setup. So I was watching Microsoft, and if I was to zoom out on Microsoft, you see yesterday's lows around this 375.50, and then I see a big move, or not a big move now, but a nice $2 plus move down off of the open, and a nice little consolidation phase. Like, Microsoft consolidating right near yesterday's lows. If we break that consolidation to the downside, could have a nice move, and we did. The problem was that the initial trade I lost because I got in here, and then the breaking candle, see how we have breaking candle highs as the entry point? This wick went just above our breaking candle high, and so it stopped me out. I put my stop loss at the breaking candle high. Then it had a nice move, but we were able to capitalize because I saw that move, and I was like, yo, I'm not getting faked out here. I was ready for this move. That big break, that big upper wick pushes up. Then we start to hammer right back down. I re-entered the trade on that hammer candle, and then I made a nice little push down to just under 374, which the entry price was around 376 was the initial breakdown. So a $2 move down was a look, and we actually got more. Need to do a better job of holding these for bigger moves. However, the risk reward here was pretty good, I would say, because my initial stop loss was quite tight relative to the reward. So why did this happen? What happened here on this Microsoft? Well, if I pull it up, back on the charts that I was looking at, so you can kind of see, where I drew in and stuff. If you pull it up, I've added a little piece there. The breakdown occurs right here at this 376 area, and then a big move. But this upper wick actually occurred. See this upper wick right here? How we had this big move back up, tested VWAP, and then came right back down. Not that VWAP matters a ton, but I'd like to see it stay underneath that for the short. So if you look at SPY at the exact same time, SPY did this. So what I'm seeing is what's going on, A, and then B, I'm like, we still got really good relative weakness, and we did, and that's why the trade worked, I think, pretty nicely, because we had really good relative weakness versus the S&P, and the S&P spiked and then fell back off and then fell back to kind of return to the mean, if you will, return to VWAP. But the spike was off of, I believe, manufacturing data, so I didn't realize, not that I didn't realize, I always look at this, but I was like, ISM manufacturing, construction spending and stuff, I don't suspect a massive move. Well, we the S&P moved. SPY did pop. SPY popped from 456, popped about $1 on that news, which came out at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern time. So that's what happened off that, which is kind of what not faked me out, but forced me to stop out, hit my stop loss, and then I re-entered. So the re-entry was also more valid because of this news, and knowing that this news it's not massive market moving. It's kind of using my own discretion, my own understanding. Like, hey, this news is not usually like CPI news or whatever. So market's going to move, but there's a good chance that if the chart still sets up the way that I'm looking for and the chart stays valid, that we can get back in. And we did. And so that was the play behind it. So that was the look there. I'm going to add my custom stuff here. So it was a 5-minute chart setup, and it was a bear flag setup. Same thing with the original trade here, 5-minute bear flag on this as well. But all in all, though, I'm happy with that. It's like, it's nothing crazy by any means, but $100 is $100 to start the month off right. And then we still got open swings that we are holding as well. And so we'll see how those end up panning out over the coming weeks. But that's today's trade recap. I'll leave a link to TradeZella below this video like always. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.